Hi friends, welcome to my October Plan With Me video. We are back, of course, in my bullet journal, getting prepared for spooky season. I hope that everyone had a good September and a start to the fall, and now we are really cranking up the spooks. So this theme was voted on over at my Instagram, so make sure you follow me there so you can vote on any future themes. I think I might do more voting for the future because it was really fun to see what people thought. I was between ghosts and mushrooms for my October theme, and as you can probably tell, ghosts won at about 60%, so it was pretty close. I may end up doing mushrooms for November still because I thought both ideas sounded like a lot of fun, but there's nothing more fun than doing some spooky ghosts, well, more cute ghosts than spooky ghosts, for the October season. So I definitely took a lot of inspiration from some fun ghost-themed media, particularly the Haunted Mansion attraction at Disney, which has always been one of my favorites. There's this part where the little ghosts, there's like a projection of these little ghosts kind of going up and over in this little pattern, and I definitely was inspired by that when I was drawing all these little tiny ghosts on just some plain brown wrapping paper. I bought this at Michael's about a year ago, like this big roll of very thick brown paper, and I've used it to wrap some packages before, but it's very thick for that. But it's also really nice to just cut out little pieces of and put in a journal if you don't have a paper bag, or I like to use, like if I get like a brown envelope in the mail that doesn't have any information or writing on it, I'll cut that up and use it in my journal. But this was really great because I actually didn't have any of that on hand. Been mostly throwing it out because of the whole coronavirus thing, you know, gotta keep it safe. So here I'm just doing something a little bit different. I'm using my Archer & Olive acrylograph pens, and I'm drawing on the ghosts onto the craft paper using white. This was really fun and I'm really excited about how it turned out. And then I'm gonna put the title on there and have the designs kind of separated into these two panels rather than having it go across the whole page. And I think that was really fun. I'd love to try it again. Not necessarily with craft paper, but maybe just with a line and some illustrations. I've seen some really cute variants on that and things that are similar style online that I've really enjoyed. So I will probably take inspiration and do that again because it's been really fun. And I apologize that I had no second September video. I was planning on having a second September video, but September was a bit of a difficult personal month, so YouTube definitely took a back seat. I had a lot of different changes happening and some personal matters that I needed to take care of, and it was just one of those things that had to go on the back burner, which is kind of just part of life, is just figuring out what... I read this metaphor the other day about as if you're juggling balls and some of them are glass and some of them are plastic, and you've got to let the plastic ones hit the ground instead of the glass ones. I think YouTube was a bit of a plastic ball last month. Here I'm just writing in October with a Crayola Super Tips marker, and I'm gonna add a little bit more titles and some eyes and little cheeks onto the ghosts, making them extra cute. But I hope that everyone who returned to school back last month is having a good transition and that it's going well and that you're able to stay safe and that you're able to enjoy learning even though it's weird and strange and different. It's been definitely very strange walking near the elementary school that I live near and seeing all the kids with the masks and sitting outside to do their work, and it's a very strange time for everyone. So I hope that it's been a smooth transition if that's a transition that you made this past fall. Because it's fall now, because summer's over. Summer admittedly is one of my least favorite seasons. I'm just not a summer person. I don't like being warm. I have allergies. There is not a lot about summer that I'm super into, but fall season, man, has been very fun. And as I'm sure will come as a surprise to no one, I have been getting a couple of the pumpkin drinks from Starbucks and just really embracing the stereotype and enjoying it because it tastes good. What can I say? I've been really into getting a cold brew lately with toffee nut in it, and it's just so good with a little almond milk. Good stuff. Here I'm moving on to my calendar page. I'm drawing in the boxes again with one of my acrylographs in this like golden yellow color, and I've been just liking the calendar setup. I did get a planner for 2021. I wasn't going to, but I thought that it would be a good spot to have maybe like work things and other projects kind of separate, because my bullet journal a lot of the time contains to-do items that are probably common sense to most people, but that are things that I forget to do because of my, brain situation and the way that my mind works. I need a lot more simple day-to-day reminders than a lot of people do, so that's what my bullet journal often is for. So I think that having a planner for more specific or bigger projects is going to be helpful, so I don't get overwhelmed when I'm using my bullet journal, but I also don't lose track of all of the things that I have going on. Because I'm hoping that 2021 will be a better year than 2020. 2020 has set the bar very low, so hopefully 2021 will be a good year, but we still have 3 months of 2020 left. And the bar is so low, so I hope that they're good. But everything is kind of a dumpster fire in the world right now, so who knows? We're gonna get through this together. We're gonna get through this together, friends. I'm just finishing up my calendar with a few more little doodled ghosts. I colored in the 31st to draw a little ghost on it. I'm not sure I like how it looks because it's a little scratchy, because I have the 0.7 acrylographs instead of the thicker tip ones, so coloring in squares like that takes longer. But I did draw a little ghost with a little trick-or-treat basket on the 31st, even though trick-or-treating probably isn't going to be much of a thing. I hadn't really given it much thought because I'm an adult, I don't have any kids, and I don't really know any kids. So I will hand out candy on Halloween, but this year we may not be, because I'm not sure how to figure out a safe, socially distanced way to do that. So it's definitely going to be a very different looking Halloween and a very different looking October. Thanksgiving won't look too different for us because I'm Canadian. We have Thanksgiving in October, but we don't have any family that really lives close, so it's not going to look that different for us. We always are just me and my parents for Thanksgiving because no one else really lives close to us. So I hope that whatever you are celebrating in your part of the world, that you're just being with people and celebrating being with people and being together and, relying on each other to get through the weird stuff. And here I'm just going on to my usual second spread with my favorites, my goals, and my positivity log for October. My September favorites look very similar to things I'd listened to a lot in the past. Because sometimes when you're going through a difficult time, I don't know if anyone else does this, I definitely do, I like to fall back on things that I've watched before or listened to before, because I just want a little bit of a stability and predictability. So I've been listening to the Hey Riddle Riddle podcast again, re-listening to that. And I've been watching Overboard on Polygon on YouTube, which is a board game review show that just cracks me up because it's the funniest and most chaotic group of people playing board games. They're just wonderful. And I'm adding a little bit of hand lettering onto this page too that just says, "Welcome to spooky season," because it is spooky season. I tried to paint my nails black for spooky season the other day because I watch Morgan Long on YouTube, and she talked about how she painted her nails black for spooky season, and I was like, that's a fantastic idea. So I went into my nail polish, and my black nail polish was all clumpy and watery because it is old. I've had it for a very long time because it was part of the Hunger Games nail polish release, if that doesn't tell you how long ago I bought it. I'm just adding some more ghosts and some more little sparkles to this page, and a little ghost, of course, with a little sign that says boo, because he's celebrating spooky season. He's ready to spook ya. And now we're moving into the flip through and just a couple little details. So Thank you for watching and for listening to another 10-minute video of me rambling about nothing. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and to subscribe if you haven't, because I'm going to still try to upload more videos throughout the fall. And as always, keep it magical, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, friends!